Okay, welcome to another Playing with Fire. Today we've got 2064.
Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body. Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology. Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day. However, some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them. They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to Parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia. Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines. Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human. High above the rising tension below, a Parallax engineer has blurred the line even further. And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered forever.
Okay. Alright, so we're playing Read-Only Memories today. I'm a little behind because I kind of missed the other day. Alright. Okay, so nope, nothing. Alright, so we're gonna start a new game since this is the first time I'm playing. I did not want to see that intro again, so we're playing the prologue. Okay, home sweet home. I do enjoy adventure games. Okay, I guess I'm not picking that up. So let's look at Journalonic. Journal Logic isn't a fanciest program. Oh, goody. I have to go... log out. I need to find those headphones. What's this? ID card? Okay, no. Alright. If I was me, where would I put headphones? Fridge? They'd be on my bed. No one's coming over. Yeah, I'm looking for those headphones. You're kidding me. Okay, so... Sure, might as well take the milk. It's just one step closer. Ah, headphones. Grab them. Okay. These pixel games, nothing ever looks like the way it's supposed to, so you're like, let's see what we can click on. Oh, this plays music. Hey, don't not budget headphones. Wait, there is something moving in the sink, so I have to like check it. So there's ooze growing in my sink. Lovely. Alright. See, the problem I always have with adventure games is that I always want to click stuff. Like, everything is click, 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 click. Even this, I'm clicking now. Baby animals. Alright. Aw, that's so cute. I'm a journalist writing reviews trying to not get homeless. Or you could read some OK Today and catch up on news before you sleep. Scam mail. Alright, princess. Of course. Well, that's nice. That no matter where you go, there's always going to be scammers. In the future, in the past. Alright. Bill says past due. Wow. That's so sad. It's like, I could play any game where I'm rich and I'm strong, and this is the game that has me playing a broke journalist. It's one of those games where real life is better than the fantasy that I'm playing. It's a trap. Okay, work mail. Exposure. Oh. Weekly update, invitation. So that's Princess Thomas. What about the spam mail? Oh. Yeah, now. Unsubscribe. Just like a real subscription now. Oh, man. Okay. Wait, let's go back. Okay, so that was my inbox. Okay. Charlie Nova. Who's he?
Hey, it's Charlie Nova, host of Star in the Stratosphere, and tonight in the stars, Join Ryan V. Josio and the Hassy Boys for our 10th annual TMI New Year's Eve special, where I'll interview some of the hottest celebrities and find out what their plans are for 2065. Tune in or join us live at Union Square for the big show, starting at 10 p.m.
Okay. Hey, the New York Giants are still exist in the future. And their new quarterback is a woman. All right, making strides, man. Kansas City Chiefs? Well, they don't call them that anymore. They had to change it. They changed their name. Be less offensive. Alright, local news article. It's like 2 more. Okay, that was all the articles. Let's go back. I don't know. I just feel like I should be thorough in this game. In most, like, adventure games, you want to experience everything. Okay, we're gonna log out. We read everything. We looked in the fridge. Stack of papers. Wait a minute. What happened to my milk? What did I use the milk on? Oh. Super spoiled milk. Gross. Yeah, that was nasty. Alright, we're gonna go to sleep. Wait, maybe we should stay awake. Let's go out the door. Oh, fine. Okay, bed. Wait, can I talk to things? I feel like... that I'm a writer. Alright, let's go to sleep. I did play a demo, but the demo had a different... Oh gosh, there's someone coming in my apartment. and doing stuff to my computer. And I woke up, and I see it.
Ah, good. You're finally awake.
It's talking to me.
I'm honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient.
You're telling me I get like 5 hours of sleep a day.
Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
Sleep is fun.
I came in through the door, of course.
I like how he says that matter-of-factly.
The cryptographic algorithms it uses are actually quite atrocious. It only took me 17 trillion clock cycles to break your entry code. It looks rather imposing, but it's actually a knockoff of the SecuGate M/14723-B. Don't feel too bad.
Of course I'm gonna blame my landlord. And I'm like looking at my door, I'm like, can someone come in? Oh no, no.
I actually cheated a bit when I cross-referenced likely numeric combinations against the stored personal data on you.
Of course.
I'm not certain why you picked the birthday of your first dog, but it would be sufficiently obscure to defeat most casual attempts to enter. Frankly, I felt a little silly that I took the time to do all that once I noticed that the lock on your window is broken.
Of course it
And
is.
that you left it open.
I did leave it open. That's what that book is there for.
I know a lot of things. Honestly, it would have taken me longer if I had to enter the codes manually, but it was trivial to slice through the door's firewall and try against the stored data directly.
So I have a stalker.
I would suggest investing in an Insect Model 1355 automatic security door. The 1385 is newer, but I find the added attack vector introduced by the integrated voice commands isn't worth the convenience.
Okay, so I'm broke and he wants me to install a new door.
The 1355 also has 300 5-star reviews on Congo.
What's a Congo? No, it's like, why do you care that the window lock is broken? There's someone in my
Oh,
apartment.
I hope you don't mind.
Really? There's a lock for a reason.
While you were asleep, I had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized your records and entertainment media using BISAC.
Yeah.
Once that was done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my micro-actuators. So I took the liberty of cleaning the place up a bit.
See, if this was really America of the future, there'd be a gun involved.
As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a bit of a snag.
See, it's like, forget all that. Tell me why you're here or I'm calling the cops. It makes sense, right? Because you wouldn't go like a snag. What do you mean a snag? But I'm gonna go with a snag.
Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure while I was attempting to remove some particularly nasty malware. An electrical surge caused significant damage to several other components as well.
Wow. See, that's just sacrilege. You come into someone's house and you bust up their computer.
I would consider it no great loss, though. Why were you using that dinosaur to begin with?
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Don't fret! I did manage to back up your data drive's contents on my storage before the crash. Additionally, I am willing to serve as your personal computer until you can procure a replacement or provide the parts necessary for me to make the repairs. It is the least I can do.
Least you could do is give me some money.
I'm sorry.
Like if I sell it, then I could buy a new computer.
I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous.
It's lovely. He's nervous and he broke into my apartment.
I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden until now. Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply, but yes. I don't really know. That's why I'm here.
What?
Help me. You aren't quite my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported.
Wow, that's so much love. Like, that definitely says I need you. I want him to start from the beginning, but I feel kind of offended.
I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book. Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you were the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me. And the one least likely to be suspected of doing so.
Ha! Never looked for a missing person. Hey, why should I get involved? Yeah.
I took into account that you might not want to help me out of the goodness of your heart, as they say.
You did just break into my apartment.
But considering your recent slump in published articles and the lack of liquid assets in your bank accounts, I figured you would jump at the chance to be first on the scene of the violent disappearance of a prominent parallax researcher right in the heart of Neo-SF. Am I wrong? Maybe you store your cash under that ratty mattress in the corner.
He's got jokes. Okay.
Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me. He seemed frightened, terrified even, and instructed me to escape. I crawled out of a window, and after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left. He is one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped. I suspect it has to do with me.
Oh, who are you? See, it's already getting interesting.
Ah, excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself. I've never had the pleasure of doing so before.
He's going about it all the wrong ways.
I am Turing. I know this must sound quite unflattering, but I suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments. He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of his. Exploring true artificial sapience. It's possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping him. Either to stop his research, or to take it and use it for themselves.
Okay. So chatty, what makes you so special?
A regular ROM has virtual intelligence. They can appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them. But they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner. They aren't in any way self-deterministic. As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact with the world around me. But despite my ability to self-modify my code, I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance. Did he only program me with the illusion of free will?
This is gonna be one of those deep philosophical games. I could tell already.
How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. but I can't say I have any new insight into the question. How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will?
See? I was like, oh, we're already getting philosophical here.
You're right. I apologize for the tangent. I don't know. I'm not certain who would benefit the most from taking Hayden prisoner. Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late, and has warned me to stay alert. But he would never specify anyone I should fear when I asked. It's not as though he has any obvious enemies. There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him.
Oh, then I guess we should get started. Thank you.
Indeed, time is of the essence. I took the liberty of charging the auto cab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account, and the car has just arrived.
Wow. I can totally afford that. Lead the way.
No, we can't. One of the last things Hayden told me was to avoid the authorities. We must be cautious about who we inform of this.
Oh, so he taught you not to trust the police. Yep, you're more human than you think.
My calculations show that the possibilities of a leak are dangerously high. Corruption, despite being a challenge to public trust as well as cohesion of departmental policies, is still a possibility to consider.
They should have like a tune to make him less formal. Just be like, yo, the Popo are corrupt, so that's a no-no.
If it becomes public that Hayden has been kidnapped, his life may be put in further danger. His chances of escape would surely decrease.
Snitches get stitches.
We must keep this to ourselves for now. Please.
Keep it on the down low. I want a story, man.
My head does not bobble, thank you very much. In addition, I would not expect you to help me without fair compensation. I assure you, there is a story here. Whether you are good enough to find it or not is up to you.
Wow, that's some challenge.
I hope you are, for Hayden's sake.
Okay, let's go. That was like the first half hour, man. Just talking to
That's
this thing.
strange. Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired. I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock. It's possible. Most of the repairs to the building are handled by the automated systems. At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully. Before we go any further, I feel I need to clear the air between us. Events have been proceeding faster than I am capable of processing them, and I may have been overly critical of you in our previous conversations.
Shit's getting real.
I have put you in an unexpected situation, and it was tactless of me to question your motivations. Let's strive to have a more harmonious relationship from now on.
Let's squash all this beef. Oh, I'll try to be nice.
A lucky break! It seems my access codes still work. Hayden's door has far better security than yours does.
Wow, still gotta throw shade.
Will do.
Okay. So it doesn't look like there's much of a struggle.
I'm not surprised. Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals. I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault. I should have stayed and tried to protect him. Of course not. How silly. To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify. Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually. I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to.
Wow, that's a growing recommendation if I ever heard one.
I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people. The social contract, as a useful construct, is just as apparent to me as it is to you. It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage.
Glad we're clear on that.
Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though. I could have and may even have been obligated to come to Hayden's defense. But
He chickened out.
Excellent point. Let's start searching for clues.
Okay. Let's look through all these things.
Hayden likes the natural light that this apartment affords. This window here is where I escaped from. It is a considerable distance to the ground below. Critical system damage would be unlikely, but I would certainly have damaged my legs beyond repair, so... I took the fire escape.
Of course you did. Alright, let's look at this broken tech. Super spoiled milk. What happened to my headphones, man? Game consoles. Huh, nice. Nope.
That's Hayden's computer. Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM, but desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks Hayden needs to perform. Unfortunately, no, I don't. And before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past its security in any reasonable length of time. Your door used a much simpler set of algorithms with a much weaker processor.
Of course it did.
I actually have a bit less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite my powerful CPU. Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my complex personality algorithms. Hayden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software, if I attempt to slice in. Frankly, even if I did have the power capability, I haven't found hacking to be one of my talents.
Of course not.
I could, but much in the same way you might learn a task and still have no aptitude for it, I'm not certain I would be able to do the job any better than an experienced computer security expert.
This robot android thing is
The
really
whole
good at
reason
throwing
humans
shade.
have always been better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans have intuition. While computers can only think in straight lines, humans can think sideways and upside down. I lack that ability. Well, I wouldn't say that, but as silly as it sounds, I just don't think I'm very good with computers.
Oh, wow.
I do seem to have some skill with painting, though.
I like the confidence, man.
Hayden was impressed with some of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract expressionism to give me an objective opinion. That's true. Machines are best at reproduction. Still life, impressionism, photorealism. But I find it more challenging and satisfying to paint what I feel.
He has feelings now. Let's go back to searching, man. Oh, that robot is funny as hell. Wait. I want to just save this for a moment. We're gonna save. Let's see. Oh, cool. Why does it keep hitting the eye, man? Yeah, we're gonna just put new game. It's like the generic. Okay, so let's. So we have 3 things: super spoiled milk, high density memory card. Must be something. No. ROM parts.
Hayden spends so much of his time at home building ROMs, as if he doesn't do enough of that at work.
Plant. Like adventure games. Adventure games need to have like really good writing to be interesting. Oh, TV. There's a TV. Okay. Headphones. Nope. Broken tech, game consoles. Window. So I thought there'd be something to plug it into. Stack of books.
Oh, I think I see something under those reference books.
What was that? Tablet! Ah, finally. Something I could use this memory stick on.
Hayden must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections. If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such crude measures. Not really. I guess we'll have to go ask.
Of course.
Says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district. I'll mark it on your city map.
Alright, now I get to go places. I'm like, this robot is entertaining enough, you know? He's got really good dialogue, but I'm like,
We can head over there and ask around about this Tomcat character.
I want to meet other people in this world.
Perhaps they can shine some light on why Hayden was snatched. Oh, Excuse me, I still haven't set up a user account for you in my system. We shouldn't put that off any longer. Once finished, I will have an assortment of new ways to assist you. For example, I'll be able to reroute any call or message that you receive while we're out and about. I just need to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
This is an exciting thing, I promise.
Yes, character creation. I could be snarky and go with that answer, but I feel like I need to be nice. No, I'm gonna go snarky. Because this robot's been throwing shade all day.
This is just how things are done. I'm certain I could spend a few quadrillion clock cycles to bypass that part of my operating system, but that seems less efficient than just running the setup program. So, here we go! Welcome to the first-time user setup for your new relationship and organizational manager, running the latest build of Parallax's live intelligence processing system. I'll need to ask you a few questions, and then you can get right to managing your life with your new ROM. If you have any questions, feel free to consult our online FAQ and setup guide, or contact our support department directly. First, could you tell me your preferred name for use in account creation, online communications, and conversational speech?
Okay, that I can do. Sure, enter name. Let's see. We'll just use my regular handle. Phyre, done.
Do you wish to keep this name?
Oh, yes, man.
Thank you. I have input your name. Next, could you tell me which pronouns I should use for you in referential and conversational speech?
Yeah, she, her, hers, whatever. There's more options. Is there? Oh, yes. They're lovely. I could make my own pronouns, but that's cool.
Thank you. I have input your pronouns.
Okay.
Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet for use in restaurant recommendations?
Could be kosher, gluten-free, alcohol-free. No, alcohol's fun. You know what? Let's go vegetarian.
Diet set as vegetarian. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Thank you for confirming. I have obtained your physical location from GPS and will load local data into my memory as it becomes available.
Might as well be something I'm not in a game, right? Why be an omnivore when I could eat only vegetarian
Please
stuff?
review your submitted profile information for accuracy, or restart setup to enter it again. In review, does that sound right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
See, that was relatively painless.
No, it wasn't.
You should now also be able to access the local map of Neo SF. The meeting with
let's
Tomcat
go.
isn't until later this evening. Perhaps we should head back to your apartment for now.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm sure we can find some common ground while getting to know one another better.
Probably not.
It will be an efficient use of our time together. Thank you for escorting me here.
Oh, kindness.
Let's head back to your home.
This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. There's an achievement that you get for playing the game through in one sitting. But I imagine this game takes a while. Like, you can't just rush through it. This is chapter 1. Like, that took me 45 minutes to do the prologue.
know, your Crassula ovata isn't doing very well.
Is that the thing inside the sink?
Have you been overwatering it? This jade plant you have on the windowsill here.
See, I wanted him to talk about the stuff in the
It's
sink.
actually a succulent, and since I'm assuming you leave this window open all the time, it should get more than enough water just from the occasional rain blowing in. Speaking of the rain, your decorative plant may be doing poorly, but the mildew in your drywall is flourishing.
Thank you.
I have, in fact, already taken the liberty of sending a request to his office. And considering the broken window, broken sink, and the lingering sense of disrepair, I am not confident he has a history of following through.
True that.
I would suggest confronting him in person, but I have run a mesh search, and the man is a convicted felon for assault and battery with a deadly weapon.
Oh, and now he's a landlord? And they say, you know, jail doesn't rehabilitate you.
Perhaps we should bring some sort of a bribe?
Not paying the man extra.
I will continue to formulate a stratagem. How thoughtful of them! The Crassula ovata, also known as the jade plant, money tree, lucky tree, or friendship tree, is an excellent and easy to care for houseplant. They make beautiful bonsai, are suitable for beginners, and have some cultural significance both in the Far East and America as a token for good financial luck.
Yeah, it's not working because I'm broke as hell.
Most likely an urban legend, but still a nice gift. I'd like your authorization to have a few tools shipped here. If I replant it into a more suitable pot with sandier soil, it should be thriving again soon. You just have to remember to water it less frequently. Considering the state of your apartment, I'd have figured you'd neglect it rather than drown it.
More shade.
Ironic, since it would be doing better if you had.
Okay, we're gonna be nice. So we're gonna do like half nice, half snarky bitchy responses. Last one was kind of snarky, so this one will be nice.
Excellent. The supply should be here soon. I ordered from a place close by to keep the shipping costs down. Oh, one other thing. When I was doing the research on how to best take care of the Crassula ovata, I stumbled upon the persistent belief that talking to plants improves their health.
Why do you spell belief wrong?
There is scientific evidence that shows there may be something to the notion, but the methodology in the studies was a bit shaky, so it could all be rank superstition. Anyway, I'll have this plant flourishing in no time. If left in direct sunlight, the leaves gain a pretty red tinge to their edges, and it should start flowering in the autumn. It'll really pull the whole room together. You know, once we get the sink fixed.
Oh, the sink.
Oh, it's almost the time Hayden had scheduled to meet with Tomcat.
Okay, let's go.
We should make our way to Stardust soon. Your city map is updated with the location.
Oh, am I gonna finally get to do things on my own? Oh, there's a map. Okay, but there is no autosave, so better make sure I save this. Save. Yeah, done. Oh wait, there's 2 slots. Oh, cool. Okay, save. Oh. Find the Tomcat. There, so when I actually exit the game, game, I know what I'm gonna do when I come back. Alright, continue. Oh, dude. ID card. Headphones.
Yuck! I don't have taste buds, and this makes me glad I don't.
Oh man, I really wanted to give that to him.
Aw, thanks for the hug. Anyway, I'll have this plant flourishing in no time. If left in direct sunlight, the leaf, it'll really pull the whole... You know, once we get...
Alright. Suffer in peace.
Ready to head out?
Yeah, let's go. Okay. This is my home. Wait.
Ready to head out?
Yeah, let's head out. Okay. So we're heading to this nice little Stardust Club. Can we move the map? No, only place. Okay, go.
Well, this looks like the place. Assuming the flashing neon signs are telling the truth.
They aren't.
From the sounds of the music, things are already underway at Stardust, even so early. Hopefully we can find Tomcat inside. And some answers.
Alright, let's talk to the bouncer. Let's steal a wreath. Just talk to everything. Alright, let's hug the bouncer.
Welcome to Stardust.
He doesn't sound very enthusiastic.
I'm surprised they're using a human bouncer instead of a ROM. That's a nice, authentic touch.
Hold up there. Got
Oh,
ID?
Come on. There's my
That's
idea.
disgusting.
I'm gonna give everyone this spoiled milk. Okay, ID.
Alright, looks good to me.
Okay, let's go inside. Open door.
Welcome to Stardust.
You sound so
This is the
enthusiastic.
place. Have you ever been here before?
Not my kind of zone.
It does seem to be a bit boisterous for your taste, at least from what I know of them.
This robot acts like it knows everything about me already.
Still, the noise and the crowd should help keep our investigation clandestine. Anyway, where do you think we should start?
Let's check the bar.
Good idea. Maybe the bartender can tell us where to find Tomcat.
Oh, okay. So many dancers everywhere. Aw, that sucks.
like to check it out after the investigation.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's see, movie poster. Anything? Random glass of whiskey. Let's talk to this dude. Wait, let's first give him a milk.
No outside drinks, and that just barely counts as one.
Huh. Okay.
Morning, friend. What can I do for you?
Alright. He looks happy. See, that's the kind of energetic feelings or greetings that I like.
What are you having? So many drinks these days. Remind me, what's in there?
Oh, come on.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says...
Does that sound good?
Sure, sounds great.
Ah, all right, you got it. Coming right up. Now, what is it you need to know? I'm pretty sure Tomcat came in earlier, but I don't know where they went off to.
Of course they did.
I'd ask what you were meeting about, but I know they like to keep that kind of stuff quiet. Maybe try looking out on the dance floor. If they come around here, I'll tell them you're looking. Oh, I should introduce myself. The name's Majid. I've been the bartender of Stardust for a few years now, but I've owned it a little longer than that. So, what do you want to know? Mostly got myself into trouble. When I emigrated from Pakistan, I didn't have a whole lot of employable skills. But I'm real big, which was enough to get hired for some real dirty stuff. Bodyguard work. Truth be told, I hated the work. I didn't want to be a hired fist my whole life. I wanted something regular, peaceful. I had enough cash saved up to buy this place, which was a hole at the time. The rest is history. I'm sure it sounds more exciting than it was. That's true, and it was true about Stardust. The first 6 months were great, but after that, the interest dried up and the kids moved on to the next big thing. But I guess I'm just stubborn and kept throwing good money after bad.
The American way.
After 2 years in a remodel, things started to pick back up again. Slowly dug ourselves out of the debt hole. We got some regulars around, they started bringing in enough new folks and it reached critical mass pretty quick.
No, see, we're not gonna ask the bartender for Hayden Weber. That's a trap.
Enjoy yourself, and don't be a stranger.
Alright, so I think that's it for today's game. Let me just save this. Alright, so find Tomcat. Just like a little reminder for next time. Okay. Main menu. Alright, so this has been Playing with Phyre, a read-only memories, 30 days, 30 games. Thanks for watching. This is Phyre, and I'm out.